Okay.
All right, here we go. I just want to say first that I'm grateful for this opportunity to discuss a few words of Torah with you, and I'm hoping that you'll get as much benefit from this discussion as I got from preparing for it. Today we're going to talk a little about the Miut Derech Eretz. And in honesty, had I realized how difficult this particular path would be just to define, I might not have agreed to do it. After all, the term Derech Eretz, which literally means path of the world or path of the land, can mean many, many things depending on the context and the translation. For example, the Art Scroll consistently translates this as sexual activity, specifically limiting one's activity between a married man and a woman, as defined by the Midrash Shmuel and Masechet Brachos. Others, such as Rashi, gives a more general definition, such as limiting one's involvement in civic activities or social or community affairs. And assumingly, this is because, similar to business activities, is too much involvement in these things can limit your time in engaging in Torah. The Lechem Shemayim, on the other hand, defines Derech Eretz as the sciences and says that we should limit our involvement in learning things such as geology, math, or physics, and we should only learn that which is necessary for us to understand other concepts of Torah. And I've also seen other translations, such as minimizing socialization or minimizing your interactions with other people. And yet, at the same time, we know that there is great joy and great simcha in being with other people. There is great satisfaction that one feels when you are at a gathering and interacting with others. And we also know that it is not in our derech to be isolated from our fellow human beings, and we do not believe in a path of asceticism and being a hermit. So, how then are we to understand Miut Derech Eretz? How will this help us in a Kinyan Torah? I believe that this particular davar or quality is not addressing the acquisition of intellectual understanding of halacha or hashkafa, but rather it is reminding us that Torah is a way of life. And in order to acquire a deep, heartfelt understanding of Torah, we need to follow a derech haTorah as opposed to a derech eretz. We know that in our derech haTorah we need to interact with other people. Davening is best done with a group, with a minyan. Shabbos, Yom Tov, all of these are best performed and have their greatest joy for us when we are with others. And of course, there are other things that involve a group setting, such as a wedding, a bris, or chas v'shalom a levaya. All these activities of our derech haTorah are best performed within a group setting. So, if that is the case, how are we to distinguish, and what are we to do here? I believe that what we're being asked by this particular quality is that in all of our interactions with other people, in all of the times during our lives, and during just even our days that we find ourselves in social situations, we need to ask ourselves, is this particular situation Derech Eretz, Derech HaEretz, the way of the land, in this context, of course, or is it Derech HaTorah? Is it the derech of our path of Torah? If it is Derech HaEretz, as defined here, we should minimize it and get out of it as soon as possible and not engage in it more than is necessary. But if it's Derech HaTorah, then we should engage in it with great gusto, great joy, great simcha, as much as possible. I want to thank you very much for listening to me.